possible another pole position. But Mansell certainly is the man in form at the moment. The Williams team are in top form. Mansell's won the last 2 Grand Prix in a dominating performance last time at Montreal, when he took the pole and led the race almost from start to finish. There is the poleman, Ayrton Senna, now slowing the field down to bunch them up as usual so he doesn't have to wait too long on the grid.
So, Ayrton Senna leading round at the end of the parade lap, with Huub Rotengatter, the Dutchman in the Zak Speed, having already spun off at the back, although I think they'll get him started again. The start is all important. There's a double apex long left-hander after the start, and the first man into that corner, or that double corner, is going to have a sporting chance of staying there for a long, long time, because it's very, very difficult to pass. So, with the Detroit River on their right, your left, and the Renaissance building, which dominates the skyline, on their left and your right, up they come. Derek Warwick there in his newly painted helmet in the Brabham. Senna then in pole position right front. Then Nigel Mansell, 2 wins to his credit in the last 2 Grand Prix races. Can he make it the hat-trick? On the left front, behind Senna is Piquet. Behind Mansell is Arnoux, behind Piquet is Johansson, and behind Arnoux is Lafitte. So both the Williams and both the Ligiers are in the top 6. Derek Ongaro waiting to start the race, as he does all of them. The flags wave in the background to indicate that the drivers are all ready, and it's a go. Mansell and Senna up to the first left-hander together, and already up the Ligier of René Arnoux comes up into 3rd place behind Senna and Mansell. Now here's the second left-hander. This is where Mansell went off the year before last, but Senna into the right-hander, Mansell, Arnoux. One of the Ferraris up in 5th place, and thank heavens it's a clean start at the beginning of the Detroit Grand Prix. Senna, Mansell, and Huub Rotengatter has not started. The man who spun off on the warm-up lap seems to be out of the race already. But now Ayrton Senna, who habitually turns up the boost good and high on the opening lap to try and break clear, is ahead of Mansell, Arnoux, Piquet, Alboreto, and then behind Alboreto is Prost, and behind Prost in about 7th place in the second Ligier, Jacques Lafitte. René Arnoux is in 3rd position, and up comes Johansson, who started fairly well down on the grid, and now you see them in this typically Detroit scene. Round the left-hander. Now they've got to go through the tunnel shortly, because Detroit, like Monaco, is unusual in having a tunnel, and Alboreto is going well. It's Senna, Mansell, Arnoux, Piquet, Alboreto, Prost, Arnoux, Johansson, and then one of the Haas Lolas as they burst out of the tunnel at the end of lap 1 in this 63-lap race. So Ayrton Senna is demonstrating his street fighting ability, but then so are all of the rest of them. A bit of a gap with as Prost goes through, and on lap 2, Mansell striking sparks from the rear of the Williams, closes right up on Ayrton Senna. Those two tying for 2nd place in the World Championship after 6 races. This is the 7th in 16. And last year there was a lot of problems with the course breaking up.
Yes, well, there's been no complaints so far this year about the course, but